This is Common Sense, and I'm William Ferguson. First, I want to make something very, very clear because I see these mainstream news media people, and what I think about is they go to their nice little cushy homes and they eat supper and go to bed, get up the next day and do their show prep, and then tell lies and incite anger in people and such like that. Okay, that was not my life. I worked my entire life. I began working mowing yards because I didn't have a dad, and the only way I could make money was to take the mower and mow yards. I delivered newspapers. I worked as a busboy. I worked in a muffler shop. And then I decided it was time to get out of town and go look at the world. So I joined the Marine Corps. I got out of the Marine Corps and immediately went straight to work. And I worked and worked and worked until I could work no more. My hands are scarred, they're cracked, they're old. I worked, okay? Donald Trump, President Trump, the leader of the country, is for the working people of this country, the people that work, the people that make the products. In fact, some of the products that the people make, the companies that are in charge of making those products are the ones that pay you to sit there and lie and deceive and cause anger. And in the anger that you are causing, a little parcel of society has decided to be ANTIFA, anti-fascism. And I've been doing a little research, looking at this, looking at that, and I've noticed there is an indirect connection between Antifa, whatever you want to call these punks, and it's not the media, but it's the way that they present the news. Now, I would like to know, why do you consider President Trump to be prejudiced? Okay, is it because he put a ban on people coming to the United States from countries that are known to harbor terrorists? Is that why he's prejudiced? Or is it because we need to stop having illegals come up from Mexico? Illegals that are spending taxpayer money. Okay? Why? Why is President Trump so prejudiced? I want to know. Because, see, it was important for me to tell you that I joined the Marine Corps, because I took exactly the same oath that President Donald Trump took. And at the end of that oath, it says, I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Okay, that means that no terrorists are allowed to come in. Okay, according to that oath. Okay, because that does not defend, preserve, or protect the Constitution. We don't want murderers, rapists, drug dealers, drugs, whatever else, weapons that you can get into this country through illegal means. We don't want it. But now, the media, they want to press and press and press that the president, the leader of this country, the most powerful man in the world, is prejudiced. And I don't understand why. I have never heard him say anything about there will be a car in every garage and a slave in every shed. I have not heard him say anything like that. Mr. Trump is for the country, and the country includes every race and gender, every religion, every non-religion, everybody that is a resident and a citizen of this country. Mr. Trump is for, okay? He's not against anyone, except those who are spreading the deceptions, the lies, causing violence, these ANTIFA riots, and all this. And where does it point back to? And I looked at it, and I looked at it, and it points directly back to the mainstream media that are lying and deceiving and causing anger. And there's a problem with that too, because the liberal left, they're not saying a word about it. Nothing. They don't care. Either that or they think these idiots are going to vote for them when it comes time for another election, which comes up in 2018, next year. So, it really, really, really makes me mad that you snowflake pieces of crap in the mainstream media, and I'm excluding Fox, because they they tell the truth. They, to the best of their ability and the best of their knowledge, they tell the truth. Okay? And the rest of you people, you lie. You deceive. You bring anger. You want violence. If you didn't, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. And I've heard you people get guests on there that are just hideous, and they incite violence as well. One of them is Anna. I can't remember her last name right now, but her name is Anna, and she's a Hispanic, Latina, and she just thinks Donald Trump wants to kill everything that isn't white, and he's against everything and everyone that isn't white. And she is so lost in her own self. She's self-centered, self-serving, selfish. She's hopeless. And the sad thing is, we don't want that. The true blue-collar American, we want peace. We want to be able to go to work, make our money, not have to spend our money on bigger police forces to have to quell the violence that the mainstream media is pushing for. We don't want that. It's hard enough as it is. Going to work, and then you look at your paycheck at the end of the week and you say, where did all my money go? I worked so many hours. I worked 40 hours and I put in some overtime. Where did all my money go? And you look at taxes, and federal taxes eats most of it up. Then you've got all the rest of the taxes and all the rest of it, and it just eats up the paycheck. And people are living from paycheck to paycheck, praying, please, can I have just a little bit so I can put it in savings or afford a car or even a refrigerator? Anything. And you people in the mainstream media, you can give a flying crap about any of it, except for your own selfish, self-centered, self-serving, arrogant, ignorant foolishness. And you know what? There's going to be a day, and I heard Sean Hannity say it's going to boomerang back on you big time. It is, and it's going to hurt. And you're going to be balled up in the corner, crying your eyes out, sucking your thumb, saying, oh, help me, help me. Well, why? Why? And you know what? The thing is, because we're Americans, we will reach out our hand to help you. All of us. So, do you want to start violence? Do you want to promote all this that's going on? These riots and the violence and all the rest of that? Common sense says change your ways and tell the truth. And there will be more peace in the United States as the people unite. Stop dividing. Thank you for listening. And please, please, go to Samaritan's Purse. It's run by Franklin Graham. They are taking donations for the Hurricane Harvey people. So are the Red Cross and all the rest of them that are involved in the rescue and getting the people back on their feet mission down in Texas. And please, God is mighty, and He does listen when His people pray. So please, pray for the people so that God will move and help them. And I have no doubt that when the people pray, God does move. I've seen Him do it in my life. Donald Trump, I respect you and appreciate you. Sir, all the best to you, and God be with you. Thank you.